Warning, this video contains spoilers for Dragon Age Inquisition.
Who cares, where are we in the temple? It's not something that Nilin would ask, I think. Coming back to the role-playing bit. Impressive, isn't it?
The temple's magics are still strong.
Are they?
Is this Elven? Does it say anything about this Well of Sorrows?
Tell me.
I only recognize a few phrases. A Belasan, meaning place of sorrow. That must be the well.
Is it here?
There is something about knowledge, respectful or pure. Shiven.
I'm quite...
Tis all I can translate. That it mentions the well is a good omen.
The problem is, it's obvious that she knows what's written there. Yeah, it doesn't help us much.
Vague translations of knowledge and sorrow don't fill me with confidence.
Supplicants to Mithal would have first paid obeisance here. Following their path may aid entry.
If you say so.
Perform
Yeah.
a ritual to appease elven gods? Long dead or no, I don't like it.
If need be, unless you wish to turn back.
Oh, no. Not that. Now, the thing with this is that we need to get this system. Yeah, I think we should go like this. Here. Another way very complicated, is it? What? Interesting. Boom!
There.
Well done. Let us see what awaits.
Have anything else I can ask you?
Yes?
Or in temple? No. Seems we've
Let's continue.
As you wish.
done it. Now this will most possibly allow us to go past the gate up there. Hard to remember that. Okay, these are Templars again.
I see the Red Templars have already encountered the temple's guardians.
Looks like an ambush. Impressive work.
Well, they are from the era long gone. Most possibly have few things that they might use against enemies. Something here. At least the map suggests that. Screw it. And there we have a body. Loot it. Oh, they replenish my supplies again. We have to journey deeper into the temple, it seems. What is this? This will be closed, obviously. No, it's open. Let's just look around before we continue into the main part of the temple. There's always something that you can
The Temple
find.
of Mithal, constructed in an age when elves, not men, dominated this land.
Before the Imperium destroyed it.
They believed Mithal a goddess of justice. Elves came here to request judgment after they proved their worth.
We don't have time to actually play around with all this. At least that's how Nilin would react, I think. I created this character. Oh, this wolf. Wolfie. Statue of Anharel. He's the rubble god.
Why would this be here?
Something wrong.
It depicts the dread wolf, Fenharel. In elven tales, he tricks their gods into sealing themselves away in the beyond.
How
for
can
all
he do
time.
that?
Setting Fenharel in Mithal's greatest sanctum is as blasphemous as painting Andraste naked in the chantry.
Maybe there's a story behind this.
Some chantries display statues of Andraste's betrayer Mafarath as part of the chant.
It might fulfill a similar function, a reminder of vigilance for the faithful. Still, so long as the wolf's jaws cannot close around us, we may pass safely on.
We'll see. Not to mention that if you played this game, you know who Van Harel is. Alright. Moving on into the temple. Oh, I like this part here. Okay, here we have the Templars and this guy, Samson.
Hold them off!
I don't like him. That's why we're gonna kill him. Oh. Templars, Templars, Templars. Everywhere I see Templars everywhere. Okay. He continued down there, and we need to kill those guys. Shouldn't be really that big of a problem. Plus we have Morrigan with us. As far as I can tell, she's invincible. Yeah, I think we'll get to level 22. Not very helpful, is it? Fine. Are they dead yet? Not yet. No, there's still one or two of them. Red Templar Horror. And getting... Why he's immune? No idea.
Come on, we might catch them.
And Morrigan will...
Hold a moment. While they rush ahead, this leads to our true destination. We should walk the petitioner's path as before.
Why?
You forget that army fighting for us out there? Longer we play around, the more Inquisition soldiers die. There's a hole. Jump in.
Nilin is with him.
Just a thought. Maybe rushing through this place like a mad bull isn't the best plan.
You see the urgency. We cannot find the Well of Sorrows unprepared.
When it comes to Nilin, we can ask this, or we can say this. Actually, I want this. We're here to stop Gryphius.
We don't need to reach the well first if we stop them before they find it.
Reach the well before they do, and their plan is ended.
And your plan?
Right.
There is a danger to the natural order. Legends walked Thedas once, things of might and wonder. Their passing has left us all the lesser. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored.
Actually, here I tend to lean to this answer. You know nothing about it. Corypheus would squander the ancient power of the well. I would have it restored. We don't know that. We don't know what the power is. I don't... Nilin is not the type of guy who would... He's loyal, but Morrigan didn't give me, in this playthrough, the way I would see it, any proof that she is actually going to help us. So there is no point to be loyal to her. Yeah, we can either go with why should I trust you, or you know nothing about it. I think this one is more like direct.
You barely know what the Well of Sorrows is, but you want to restore it.
Yes. Is Thedas so full of wonders that we should leave them to die one by one? Mankind blunders through the world, crushing what it does not understand. Elves, dragons, magic. The list is endless. We must stem the tide, or be left with nothing more than the mundane. This I know to be true. I read more in the first chamber than I revealed.
That was obvious.
It said a great boon is given to those who use the Well of Sorrows, but at a terrible price.
Okay. What's the boon and the price? It's important to understand that, I think.
What exactly did that altar say about the Well of Sorrows?
Like most elven writing, it was insufferably vague. The term I deciphered was Halam Shivanas, the sweet sacrifice of duty. It implies the loss of something personal for duty's sake, yet for those who served at this temple, a worthwhile trade.
Might be. Tell me, do you want the well for yourself? That's a good question. You can also make, accusations. Why didn't you tell me that before? Yeah, there's the price. There's always a price, but I think this one's nice. You want the well for yourself?
Is your real goal the power inside this well?
Yes, if that is the only way to preserve it. My priority is your cause, but if the opportunity arises to save this well, I am willing to pay the cost.
And gain what?
That is what we must discover. The rituals may point the way.
But I don't want to go through the rituals. I'll go through the hole. Because last time I went through with the rituals, and that made sense because Livia was a Dalish elf. She was more or less, she is still, because I still have a few things to play with her, like the DLCs. But she basically was an elf, so she respected the tradition. Anything else we can ask you? Yeah, about using the well.
I want to discuss the well again.
Oh, I see. An opportunity to use the well may not even arise. I understand.
Not in a BioWare game.
All I meant to suggest is that, if it does, I be the one to do so. I am willing to accept the consequences.
And what about your son? That's a good question. She had the son with Talon Logi in this playthrough.
What if something happens to you? What about your son?
Kieran is a strong lad. He will thrive, with or without me.
Are you sure of that?
I am sure of precious little these days.
Good to know. There's a lot of other things you can ask her. I don't really want to do this.
Will you abandon these rituals, Inquisitor? Think carefully. There is no return once we leap after the Templars.
Let's just look around this place a little bit. But I will jump, that's for sure. Oh, there's nothing here. Let's get done with this. Okay.
Careful. Whoever did this is waiting.
Doran disapproves. Oh, wait. Something did highlight, but behind the wall it seems. Okay, now we're doing a blind part of the game, it seems. More Templars, obviously. That would be prepared for this. And we're gonna deal damage to this. The problem is, jumping down made me dealt some damage. Killed every one of them, because I don't like the Templars. I never liked the whole idea of the Templar. Well, Templar Order is religious fanatics, so far from actually helpful bunch. Okay, we have to go through the crypts. Before we actually go, let's see if Morgan has anything to say.
Yes.
Temple Elves and the temple. No. So she has no additional input when it comes to the fact that I killed, or I should say that I did what I did. Ancient crypts. A lot of looting involved. I knew that there will be something more here. Like a barrier. The only people who can actually destroy barriers are mages. Now let's kill the more Templars. I'll spare. And there are always things like this. Locked door. Ah, fine. Let's see if there's anything interesting here. Besides obvious loot. Because more of the time you have, for example, those little elven runes you can use. And you can only see them when you have this thing, the veil file. Nice little thing. Plus we have a lot of... Oh, more of these. Interesting, interesting indeed. Oh, come on. Open up. That's more like it. Oh, this isn't exactly very helpful. I have enemies there. Okay. Oh.
Let's look around.
More gold for us. Still more far away this the direction seems. Whatever is here. Oh. A lever. What will happen if I pull it? No idea. Oh, it is opened. Okay, fine. Oh, bunch of Templars. Get done! Holy shit. Might be a good idea to throw this here. Oh, he killed me. Need to get closer there. So fortunately, Nilin was able to open the rift. Well, it's not exactly a rift, but you know what I mean, I think. Kill them, please! That's more like it.